forget Kansas. I forgot where I was. I forgot my name. All I needed was just more episodes.
Originally, we were scheduling this a little bit more like television, where Scott was originally scheduled to come in at the very last moment to do the music, but we decided to treat this more like a feature film and got Scott in the process as early as possible, even though the film wasn't done yet, to have him think about the musical cues as early as possible.
I think Tommy and I both talked about it. We just felt like there were certain things that we could do, and we're taking the score in a different direction. They call it a leitmotif score. The original series music, I'm bringing in the main theme. I've messed with some of it. I've transcribed a lot of it. I've transformed a lot of it. Some of it might show up, but you won't know it's there, and I'll have to kind of point it out to you and say, hey, look at there's this little bass line. It's the bad guys theme, kind of, you know. We've got an Ariel and Scott
what you've done for the planet Earth.
I like to think of it as my planet, too.
We've got a protoculture theme.
Civilizations who use protoculture.
But why?
That idea that you're doing something on a grand scale, this kind of what I guess space opera is the lack of a better term. It does go back to operas and Wagner and that kind of thing, that development of theater and drama and that sort of aspect. So like Star Wars, you have the Darth Vader theme. Darth Vader might not even be on the screen, but if he's going to be on the screen soon and you hear his theme, you know he's coming.
Human forces moving into range.
It's very interesting. I'm using these kind of Tuvan singers, which are these monks, these kind of guys that kind of...
Yeah, I think if you watch Shadow Chronicles, it sort of introduces this new adventure, and it's just the tip of the iceberg.
I think you'll see a continuation of our line from where we left off on the Robotech Shadow Fighters, and since there's a continuum from the old series to this new Shadow Chronicles, a lot of the toys can be adapted, as well as making new characters and new figures based off the new show.
It's just a great thing to be a part of, and hopefully this will just launch another 20 years or 40. You know, as long as I can live in the sense of my own life, not the character life, because we never know what happens, obviously, with characters. But please let me live. Please let General Reinhardt live. Let me live. Vote for me to live.
Yeah, and a shout out to all the fans. You guys have been rocking it for 20 years, watching this stuff, and probably another 20 more. Let's hope.